following presentation of the National Football League.
For the eyes of the world watching, it's time for the biggest event of the year as we're proud to welcome you to the Super Bowl. Tonight, it's a battle for one team to join the greatest to ever play the game between the Minnesota Vikings and the New England Patriots. Kate Scott, Brock Heward up here in the booth, everybody. Honored to bring you this Super Bowl. And might we see a little history here tonight, partner? One side on the verge of their first Lombardi trophy. But to win it, they've got to go through somebody who knows what it takes. They have been to the mountaintop before.
And we all know that narrative can be a blessing, also a curse. They enter this game with a different type of momentum. A team without a title on the verge of finally achieving it. But with that momentum, here comes the weight of pressure and expectations. What does that sound like? Can we bring it to you? Handling that pressure will be an enormous key.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
A tradition started back in 1967 has now reached its diamond anniversary. And off we go in Super Bowl 60. He's brought down just inside the 25. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Well, here he is, Kate, in the role that I and so many other quarterbacks dreamed of being in during our careers, leading the AFC champions out on a Super Bowl Sunday. The journey? Well, it's
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. On the return, here's Miles Price. Looks so far, he's got room. And that's a good look on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. And here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
Kate, I can only imagine what's running through his mind right now. What an arduous fight across the entire NFC postseason to get to this moment. I think this is one of those moments you just go back in that backyard as a kid and close your eyes and you dreamed it when you were little, and you're living in it right now.
Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
Looking to throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Intended
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes. Not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves it can stop it.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Working now from the gun. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
They're throwing it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Carlton Davis.
3rd and long for him here. Connecting on the slant. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down, Minnesota.
Back to throw now. Screen the center of the field. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Vikings.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Going now on first down. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Setting up to throw. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can...
To start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
Mason will try this one up the gut. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Vikings.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
To the right, hold in by Jefferson. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, ready to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Goes right back to Jefferson, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down, Minnesota.
Now they'll give it to Mason. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Same guy, there's Hawkinson again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch.
He loses the football. And it looks like it is Patriots football. No return after that recovery. They do get the fumble, but they're going to have it deep on their own side. Man, they had to be exhausted by that point, Brock, which makes it even more impressive that one of them somehow found the energy to force a fumble like that, finally get them off this field.
Yeah, it's thrilling for the defense, Kate, but geez, it's demoralizing for an offense because you could feel it. You could feel it when you've kept that defense and ground them to a nub, and you just feel that energy being sucked out of them, and to not take advantage of it just stings that much more.
Looking on first down. They shot a shot clock, but they couldn't connect. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's second and 10. Now looking to throw.
It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be fourth and short.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. He's going to throw it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line. Second and very short. Looking to pass. Throw left side. Complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've got first down here from the 36. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He beams one, deep right side. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there, just 11 seconds remaining. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They'll throw it. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They turn to Mason on third down. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. So the Vikings will try a field goal on fourth down. Will Reichert headed out. It's about 43 yards for it. Reichert connects there. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. So that is 2 quarters in the books here at Super Bowl 60 from Santa Clara. Now over to Scott Hansen with our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the third quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Final halftime adjustments of the season are out of the way. It's time to put them into action here. Quarter 3 of the Super Bowl is underway. That's going to be taken in at the 8. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Kevin O'Connell getting his Vikings offense out for another drive. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. first carry here for Aaron Jones. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First down.
They go play action on first down. Buying some time right. That one connects. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Back-to-back big plays have them all set up. First and goal here. From the red zone on first. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
First down, it's Mason. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Pass play now. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. A lot of space ahead. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Dropping back to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back to throw. On the left side. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a third-quarter lead. Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
They give to Mason. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. They gained 11 on that play, and that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson, and now they face second down. Back to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete. Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
Throwing from the gun here. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. They'll air it out on third. Hawkinson has it, working that middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down, Vikings.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10. Here's Jones. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Second down pass play coming. This one falls incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No throw, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here's Mason. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going to try and throw it here. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kate, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right. Timed out right. It certainly wasn't.
The tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st down, Minnesota.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We give to Mason running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Another run for Mason. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a...
Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Here's a throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free.
intended for Josh
Just
Oliver.
couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 8 yards to go.
He's back to throw. Throws out of the pocket quick. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
By Yetur Gross-Matos. 3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Vikings down by only 3. This might just be the play an incredible Super Bowl is remembered for. Here's 4th down. Desperation time here. It's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, meet everyone back to the line. Here he is to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's going to be 2nd down.
Jalen Hawkins on the coverage.
Setting up to pass. That's incomplete on 2nd down. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Here he is to throw. And that one hits the jet. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Back to throw. Has it in close. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Oh, he's got it, it's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. This might just be the play an incredible Super Bowl is remembered for. Here's 4th down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Running on the ground with Henderson. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety.
Kate, you could just feel it, right? Right off the snap, you just got that sense at the line of scrimmage. When those big guys defensively win it right off the jump, right at the line of scrimmage down here at the goal line, well, they've got a chance to put 2 points on their ledger. That's well done by those.
Up to the races, middle of the field. And he reaches the end zone. It's happened. With no time left, he scores, and they're your Super Bowl champions. Well, when it's a Exactly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And in their 5th try, the state of Minnesota can finally celebrate. The Vikings are Super Bowl champions. You think of all the seasons this franchise has gone through, Brock, the great teams they had that came up just a little bit short, the rebuilds that ushered in new, hopeful eras, all of those have led to this moment when they were finally able to claim their first Super Bowl title.
And you know what's so amazing about this mountaintop, K's? We're looking out on the field and the confetti and all the players and coaches and families, everyone in the building, and yet you and I know there's so many millions in their town that are just going crazy tonight, being a part of something they've never experienced before.
To the podium, Commissioner Roger Goodell to award that Lombardi Trophy to the Minnesota Vikings, champions of Super Bowl 60. So for our entire crew here at EA Sports, for my partner Brock Hewitt and myself, that's going to do it on another fantastic NFL season. We cannot wait to catch you all again in the fall. I'm Kate Scott. Wherever and however you've been watching, please get home safe tonight, everybody. Good night from Santa Clara.